Listen up, jerkface. This video was brought to you by bullymods.net. Modding tutorials, discussions, and releases. Now, unless you're a total phony, go and click on the links below. This is Jerry Rosenthal, voice of Jimmy Hopkins, and I approved this message.
Hello! Hi, I'm TJ Del Reno. I was the voice of Ricky Pacino in Bully. Thanks to Sweg for putting this cool video together and interviewing a bunch of people from the Bully community. I think it's awesome. I ran through all the comments and I picked out some really good questions to go over. I'll start with a little backwards thing. One question was, what do you do today? And I'm a host of a video game comedy radio show called Unlimited Lives Radio. And it's on Twitch and iTunes and Cave Comedy Radio. With a Facebook group, everything. And I do another Twitch show every Sunday night called Unlimited Lives Radio After Dark. So, yeah, follow that. I am there every week hosting the show with me and 3 other comedian friends of mine, which is great. And I do stand-up in New York City, all over. If you ever come to New York, just send me a YouTube message or add me on Twitter at TJ Del Reno and just say like, hey, I'm in the area, I want to come check out a stand-up show and I'll hook you up. I do that, I do improv comedy, and then I'm also a voice actor still, obviously. And I do a bunch of TV and radio commercials. A Febreze commercial coming up that's on camera, and then McDonald's radio recently. So yeah, that's what I do. And I'm also an actor, so you can look at, I have a web series I did called With Friends Like These. So if you type that into YouTube with my name, you get to watch me act.
Hey, I think she was into me.
Yeah, I think she's into anybody.
What is that?
What's what?
It looks like a murder. What the hell is that?
That's kimchi. It's Japanese and it's delicious.
I think kimchi is Korean. Also, why is there so much of it?
Oh, this Chinese lady was handing out bags of it on the corner.
Okay, again, Korean, and probably not the best idea to eat free food from homeless Asian ladies.
Well, you know what, dude? I'm on a tight budget until I lock down that big job tomorrow, okay?
So, let's get to the questions for my peer group. God, it's been so long. So my favorite part, I'm sorry, my favorite part about voice acting in Bully. Bully was my first video game booking. And also one of my first earliest jobs. One of the first TV spots I ever did was Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 voiceover, and then Bully came a little bit after that. I've never done a video game. I'm not an actor. I was a stand-up and an improviser in New York, and because my voice is distinct, I just was able to get an agent and start booking. They did not do motion capture because I don't think video games were there at the time, but what they did do was, you're in the booth, right? So you're in the booth, and they have, the director is right here, like in the booth with you, and he's got the script in front of you, and he's got the script too. And they had a camera right where this camera is. And they had a camera, and I walked in the booth, and I've done a couple of voiceovers before, but I was like, why is there a camera? And the guy's like, oh, they're going to use any facial expressions, and they're going to model the character like after your face. That's why Ricky kind of looks like me, just with way more hair. And so it's cool. You have the director is in the booth, which usually they're not. Usually the director is on the other side of like glass, and you hear him through your headphones. So he's in the booth, and how it works when you do it is there's a script. And he's like, and they every scene is broken down. Okay, so this scene, and they do it super quick. They're like, this scene, Ricky walks into the bike shop, he's talking to the bike owner, and, he's kind of ashamed, he wants to, be cool around his friends and stuff. So, you have the direction within a second of, this is it, and you're like, okay, and then you do it. It's weird listening back to it now, because I was very young in the voiceover game, and I'm not good, because I listened to it now, I was like, ooh. I think it was maybe 2-hour bookings or 3-hour bookings. So I was in the booth for like 3 hours one day and then came back. The office is Rockstar New York, which was, I'm a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. ever since GTA like 1 and 2. Huge GTA fan. So when 3 came out, I was obsessed with it. And then Red Dead Revolver, I loved. And when GTA like Vice City, I loved that game. And then like I've always been a huge GTA fan, and Rockstar game fan. Manhunt was one of my favorite games. So when I went in, I didn't know it was for Rockstar. So they give things like a code name. Like Bully might have been called like Mascots or something like that. So I didn't know. I just went in. I auditioned for Ricky, and I don't remember who else. But I remember auditioning, and in the room was just like a little stand with the microphone. And if you're the casting directors, you faced the like away from them. It was very weird. You face this way, and the wall of the thing was like right here. So you're in this little box, and you're like, yeah, go get him, you know. But that's how they direct you. It's a lot of like, okay, car. The bike explodes. The bike explodes because there's gas. Yeah, the direction is like, you know, with other GTA games that I've done, I've only done like a couple radio people, and the civilian. It's like, great, someone steals your car. You're yelling, yo, get the F back here. So it's like that kind of like you're just screaming in a booth, and they do like 3 takes, like do it 3 times. But that's how I booked it. My agent sent me on it. I didn't know what it was. He's like, hey, it's a video game. And this was also back in the day. I'm a Screen Actors Guild member. And this is back in the day when people like me could still do video games. Now it's very difficult. They go with a lot of celebrities or people with like TV credits over like just the basic commercial actor. It's very inside baseball. I don't know. I think the main character was. I thought Ricky was cool. And greasers are cool. If I was in high school, I probably would have been a greaser. So I thought that was neat, that I got to be like a cool guy, you know, which I thought was neat.
Come on! You shouldn't even bother, jerkwad!
But I did like the main character a lot. I liked the balance of, I just think they did a good job with making the main character like very, you know, like tough, but he was still like cool. So I liked it. I do see Ricky in me because he feels like a loser, and he feels like a loser.
Yeah, you want to get a C785, then dismantle it and recouple with a 767 in titanium. Very expensive, but it will make your machine fly. That's what the pros do.
Really? I was gonna get the 976 because I thought it would make me look important amongst my peer group.
A 976? What are you, a girl?
So, like one of his, I can still do the voice, but it's like, it was just very Italian-y, like, I don't even know if this is it anymore. But, random dialogues are the best! That was one of you guys commented. Sorry guys, probably my fault. I suck at life. Yeah, that's definitely me. I suck at life. I've done other video games. I did I Am Alive before they revamped the whole game. I was the villain in that, and then they revamped the whole game, which I talked about on my radio show, Unlimited Lives Radio, before. I've done some mobile games. I think there's like a Call of Duty game like that. I've done like 2 of those. And then some GTA stuff, but not a lot of video games. I live in New York. There's not a lot of stuff that you go out for. For cartoons, I've done Nickelodeon's 3 Delivery, a ton of anime, like anime stuff. I was Regulus in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D.
The lion that talks at the end.
I was in Pokemon as just grunts. Not this Pokemon, the last one. And just random stuff in Pokemon and stuff like that. But Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is the only character I was like a solid character for a bunch. Yeah, I don't know if they could. I think we'd all sound too old and weird. But if they made like a, you know, like the gang gets back together thing, I guess that would be cool. But yeah, I definitely would. Working for Rockstar was awesome. The Office had a bunch of arcade games in it. Everyone was like super cool. It's just a great vibe. It was awesome. I loved Rockstar. And I came back to do, you know, GTA 4 and 1 and just the Pedestrian and 5, but they were very loyal of like bringing back people. But I wasn't in, that was it. Just GTA 4 is like some radio stuff and the Pedestrian. The Ballad of Gay Tony, I was just like, I played a character in that. I forgot who. and then GTA 5 is a pedestrian. So you could go in GTA 5 and you could kill me. Please, go in GTA, go to the beach, and just listen to hear me talk, and then kill me. That's what I like to do. It's very weird to chase yourself down in a video game and then shoot yourself in the head. Very weird. I did play Bully. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a very neat take on high school. And also it was very Grand Theft Auto High School, which was cool. But it wasn't, you know, as violent, which was cool. But I'm a huge gamer. As you can see some of the nerdy stuff. But I'm a big gamer forever. And not casual. I'm not a hardcore like tournament gamer. But I play everything. Just beat Final Fantasy 15. I'm just trying to beat Gears of War 3, which I know is old, but like I just never played it. The Witcher, Fallout 4, like everything coming out. Horizon Zero Dawn, I can't wait to play, but I don't have a PS4. That's very annoying. But you can follow me on Xbox, TJ Prime, TEEJAYPRIME, and we could play Overwatch together. Like I'm chill. Like I like playing games with people. Favorite game of all time, Fallout 3 and the BioShock series. I loved. I thought they were amazing. It's surreal. It's great. There's not a lot of games. I don't know. It's cool. I've met a lot of really great people that are in the Bully community. People that even lived like overseas. There's this guy, Charlie, who I forgot where he lives and I feel like a jerk saying that. But he was like the first, like, I remember on MySpace, he was like the first fan that sent me a message, and and we're still friends today. Like, he'll still write on Facebook. He's great. And I remember him, you know, being like, I'm a big fan. And it was surreal. Because as a stand-up, if like me, it's like, I'm not I'm not a comedian that's on TV all over the place. So it's cool to have someone who's a fan of your work. It's great. I love it. I know other voice actors. Jason Griffith, who did Sonic the Hedgehog for like 5 years, is one of my buddies. He's done my radio show Unlimited Lives when we did it on Sirius XM. I'll probably get him back on the show, Jason Griffith, before he moves to LA or something, but he's a close friend of mine. Mike Center Nicholas is a buddy of mine who plays Dean Venture on the Venture Brothers and a bunch of other things from the Ninja Turtles. And then my other friend Rebecca Soler, she's on leading a Fox Kids TV show for voiceover. She does PBS. She has a ton of video games. She's Princess Leia in, I think, one of the Star Wars Jedi Academies recently. But she's amazing. She's awesome. Look her up. She's great. Being a New York City comedian is great. I've been doing this since 2004. And I went to art school. I was an artist. I was an illustrator. And then I fell into stand-up and fell into voiceover and fell into improv comedy and acting. And I just, ever since then, loved it. But being a New York City comic, it's amazing. There's shows you can do every night. I could go to the Comedy Cellar and watch like Louis C.K. drop in and Jim Norton people. It's amazing. I don't have any rules for stand-up. I host shows a lot and I do my sets, but I don't ever pick on the audience. As a stand-up, I like making everyone feel welcome. Like we're at a party and I keep fixing my shirt. It looks like I'm fixing my bra, but I'm fixing my shirt. But I like making everyone feel welcome. I'm a very positive comic. Not hacky or hokey or like, hey, everybody. Not like that. You can watch videos on YouTube of me doing stand-up. Which, please, go for it. It's one of my favorite things. I'm trying to think. I think when I got to voice a cartoon, when I got to voice Regulus for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, that was pretty awesome. I've always been a huge cartoon fan. I love cartoons and I love Pokemon. I never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but I loved Pokemon. So to do any kind of like that show and to be a character that was in 4 episodes for like an overarch was so cool. And then also doing Bully was cool. Just doing a video game, being a voice in a video game as a gamer is so awesome to play a game and hear your voice. It's just crazy cool. So the memorable moment was booking Bully and going into the Rockstar Studios and like, you know, being directed in the booth and like, I'm a character. It was sweet. I told you guys at the beginning, did nothing. I just kept doing commercial VO and commercial work and stand-up, and I did a segment on The Daily Show for student loans. But yeah, I'm just still grinding out as a comic. I'm on Twitter at TJ Del Reno. I tweet all the time, and Facebook, you could add me. Like, yeah, I'm just working, doing stuff. But it's great. Last 2 questions. Well, I'd be a chicken salad wrap, and the bread would be like a spinach wrap. I love chicken salad. I love it. All mayonnaise-y. It's so good. Crunchy with celery. Yeah, so that's what it would be. Chicken salad wrap. And finally, the last question. What is my favorite meme? I have a ton. I have a ton of favorite memes. 2 of my favorite is like, I has hot dog, and then hello, this is dog. Hello, this is dog is my favorite one. Because it's so funny that it implies that someone's calling, and then someone's calling for the dog, and he's like, hello, this is dog. It's awesome. So those are my favorite memes. Thank you, Sweg, for doing this video and editing it. If you didn't, hopefully this wasn't boring for you guys. Follow me on YouTube, keep doing comments. Listen to my radio show, Unlimited Lives Radio, on iTunes. Subscribe, rate it. Follow me on Twitter at TJ Del Reno. Beat me up and bully. Find me in Grand Theft Auto and kill me. Yeah, listen to my radio show. Join the Facebook group we have for Unlimited Lives Radio. And just, these comments were really, I liked a bunch of these. I read all of them. And I liked a bunch. If I didn't like yours, I read it, and I probably liked it, but I was going under the underground, the subway, and it probably didn't go through. But they were great. Do me a favor. This is going to sound really weird. This may sound corny and weird, but keep gaming, keep playing. Just be cool to each other. Be nice to each other. Be helpful. Yeah, just be cool. I know it sounds like a weird thing, but as gamers, we have a tendency to be that people lump us gamers in as like vicious, vile people, like racist, sexist, like just monsters. And there are great gamers out there, and you guys on the comments, it was all funny. No one was like vicious. It was great. And I like a good like joke and a good, it's cool. But just be cool. And that's it. Be cool to each other. Play bully. Hopefully they make a second one. I come back. And if not, just follow me on social media and keep supporting Sweg. Guys, I'm out of here, trust fund turd!